today, it is exclusively for our senior grade students from classes 9 to 12 to help them understand the various career options available for them. Let us be grateful to the people who make us happy. They are the charming nurturers who make our souls blossom. So let me take this opportunity to thank our school management and ICS staff. In particular, let me extend my sincere gratitude to our dynamic leader and visionary chairman, K.O. Matthews Sir, whose passion for providing quality education and guidance to the community has led us to this platform. Our heart goes out for our vice chairman, Ahmed Al Falah, for always being there for us like a pillar of support. Words aren't enough to appreciate the efforts of Mr. Sundaram for ensuring the coordination of all the team members and Mr. Subin for his excellent strategic inputs when most needed. We are thankful to our dear principal, Dr. Shanta Maria James, for her constant support and guidance to make this event possible. Of course, this program is spearheaded by Ms. Stephanie Matthew, the Chief Architect of the Community Engagement Program, and we extend our sincere gratitude to her at this time. Last but not the least, heartfelt gratitude and appreciation for all the members of the team who have worked behind the scene and contributed towards this wonderful webinar to guide our young minds towards a goal-oriented, bright, and successful future. Thanking Mrs. Shamla Chopala, Vice Principal of the Primary Wing, Mrs. Supriya Ramesh, Mrs. Shubha Sriram, Mr. Jaldo, Mrs. Rekha Kotian, Mrs. Jessie Philip, Mr. Ruby Panichan, Mr. Sanju Samuel, Mr. Srinivas Luraju, and Mrs. Reni Kurian. There is a very famous quote that says, "Excellence is a journey, discipline is the vehicle." Well, let us make a journey into excellence by following the ground rules. The first 250 attendees are permitted as per capacity of the platform. All participants are requested to leave microphones on mute so as not to cause any disturbance for the duration of the workshop. The floor is open to question and answer at the end of the session for 5 minutes. A feedback form will be provided at the end of the workshop, and participants will be able to ask questions at this time. In order to stay within the set limit, all remaining questions will be answered by a corporate media response team after the workshop. So what are the contents for today? Stream options at Indian Central School, course variety based on streams, reputable universities, and career prospects. Isn't it exciting, children? Well, why career guidance is required? The answer is either you know too little about it or you know too much about the matter that you are probably confused. Either way, you need help. Well, there is an old proverb which goes like this: it is foolish to know too less and too much. The right knowledge is important. So here we at ICS are helping you with right knowledge for the selection of the stream of your choice. How do you go about with the selection of a course? What are the factors to be considered or kept in mind before selecting a suitable course? The basic factors would be your aptitude and second merit. Do you know there are several other factors that could help you choose the perfect course? Financial position, current scenario, quality of institution, quick employability, duration of course, opportunities for higher studies, market value of the course, proximity of the institution, and learning ability of the student. Well, as a student, I never knew all these criteria. I thought of only aptitude and my marks. Well, now you know there are so many factors to be considered before you start deciding to go for a course. Finally, it boils down to your aptitude for the course. Unless you don't have the aptitude for the course, there's no point pursuing it, because aptitude generates interest. Interest generates passion, and passion leads to dedication. Dedication leads to success, and that can change the world. Do you want to be leaders that or want to do something that would leave a legacy behind, children? Well, first of all, find out your true potential. Have you ever wondered what is your aptitude or true potential is? If you haven't, don't worry. We shall help you discover it. Fortunately, our school has tremendous resources to help you discover the kind of aptitude you have to make you choose the right course in the form of aptitude tests, personality tests, and so on and so forth. Thanks to our management for providing us with such marvelous resources that could also be used for better understanding of the child, helpful for teachers in tailoring their learning goals expected from each child. Second important aspect, apart from aptitude, is the merit, which depends on your hard work. There is a very famous quote which says, hard work will beat talent if talent doesn't work hard. So, what is the point if you have all the talent in the world and if you don't work hard? Well, so along with your aptitude or talent, hard work is also equally important. So, work hard to achieve success. Bearing all these things in mind, the aptitude and the aspirations of different children, ICS is proud to offer various subject combinations to bring out the best in you. Well, for 9th and 10th students, you may not be familiar with the streams. For you, there it goes. You have three streams at ICS: science, commerce, and humanities. And under that, you have different groups. Under science, you have biology, math, computer science, math, biology informatics, informatics group. All these would require science subjects: biology, maths, physics, chemistry, and computer science, along with English. And you have informatics and, of course, physical education and fine arts as 6 subjects. Under commerce, you have commerce, maths, commerce, informatics, commerce, economics with fine arts combination to help you success in this field. So here you have subjects like accounts, business studies, English, economics, informatics, and of course maths and physical education fine arts as 6 subjects. Humanities offers again a blend of subjects like history, geography, fine arts, home science, physical education, informatics, and again here 6th option or the 6th subject, physical education and fine arts. Somebody once said, a chef must think like a scientist, organize like an accountant, plate like an artist, and cook like a grandma. Found it amusing? Well, let's take a quick glance at the courses available for students of science stream. Well, they have 3 fields to go: engineering and technology, then medical field, and of course the general science field. Well, here comes the engineering and technology field. Here you have so many streams of study. Typical duration is 4 years. And what are the skills required for an engineering student? Technical skills, problem solving skills, team working skills. So if you have any of these skills, be ready for getting into engineering field. Right from aeronautical to textile engineering, all the courses are there for you. Detail about all these courses and the universities, etc., will be provided to you at the end of the session through a handout. Well, what are the career prospects for engineering careers? Well, technical or engineering companies can employ you, and academics and research field. You can work with the government in civil field, and you can go into the armed forces if you are good at making weapons, designing aircrafts for the country. And then you move on to the next field, that is science, medical and allied sciences, the medical field. Well, the medical field of science offers you lots and lots of degree courses. And the most popular among medical and allied sciences is, of course, MBBS, where you become a doctor. And then BDS, the dentistry, and right down all the way to Bachelor of physiotherapy. So all these courses require 4.5 to 5.5 years of duration of study. Then what are the qualities for children aspiring for medical field? Attention to detail, decision making skills, and manual skills. Get ready to go for medical field if you have all these skills with you. Well, the list continues with BSc Trauma Care Management, PharmD, B-Pharm, all these are paramedical courses, and right down it goes to BSc Biomedical Sciences. Duration of study is around 4 to 6 years, 3 to 4 to 6 years. You can see different courses have different years or different duration of study. Where do they find their jobs? They find their jobs in clinics, hospitals, labs, pharma companies, all very lucrative jobs, academics and research, then civil or medical services, armed forces, management streams with an MBA degree or hospital management degrees. They can work in management streams, or they can be entrepreneurs and can start their own business. And the third field in science again is basic sciences or BSc. Graduate degrees, duration is 3 to 4 years. If you want to pursue any of these degrees, they are also very interesting and very lucrative, and also they are according to your taste and interest, because various groups or various streams or disciplines are available for you. You can see to cinema, meteorology, psychology, horticulture, agriculture, to name a few. So you can go through it and you can decide whether you are cut out for any of these courses, and you will find good employment. Well, career prospects. Can find jobs in companies in many scientific domains, academics and research.
Yeah.
Again, you can work in the civil field, and then you can be in the armed forces, and then in the management streams, and you can start your own venture. Well, the top ranking universities in India, which would offer you different courses in engineering, medicine, and science. The handouts will give you more information, or you can choose from the link. Now we have career prospects for humanities. Well, humanities offers a lot of career prospects, right from psychology to writing, law, history, political science, management, mass communication, economics, design, sociology, and home science. The courses in humanities can be divided into three groups: BA, regular degree, Bachelor of Arts, regular degree, Bachelor of Design, Bachelor of Law, and management courses. Bachelor of Arts include history right down to archaeology. So you can choose from any of them. If you have interest in taste, go for it, and you will be successful. And what are the career prospects with Bachelor of Arts? Guidance counselor. You can be in the market research. You can be in public relations. You can be as an analyst or editor, columnist, or you can work in the media. And what is the specialized course offered to you in humanities? Bachelor of Design. There is a very famous college called as National Institute of Design in India. It's especially for those children who are very talented in humanities. You have fashion designing, graphic designing, right down the list goes on to fashion communication design. The career prospects, you can work as an illustrator, fashion consultant, entrepreneur, design manager, etc. And in the Bachelor of Arts, Home Science, which we already discussed, that is the general BSc degree, you can go forth with BSc and later MSc and later PhD. Well, in Home Science, you find employment with nutritionalists and entrepreneurs. You find employment in textile clothing industry, healthcare industry. You can be self-employed, and you can also be in teaching and research. So, children, you have wide range of career options to choose. So these are the top ranking universities for law and management studies. Even humanities children can go for management. All these IIM are top notch universities of the world as well. There is a quote that says, without vision, people perish. So children have a vision for the future. It starts from discovering the gifts that God has given you and using it for the goodness of mankind. Always remember, you are a promise, you are a possibility. And now, to carry you through the rest of the session, let me invite Mr. Sanju Samuel on the platform for further enlightenment of career guidance. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Binu sir, for providing a wide range of knowledge about the various streams, courses, universities, and career options with reference to courses offered in Indian Central School. Now, let me welcome you to the world of business and commerce. See, students, you have got a lot of informations about science and humanities. But what about commerce? The world is full of commerce. Without trade, without exchange of goods and services, and many various other utilities, you cannot survive. So let's move on to know about that. So you can see on the screen that the choices, as Binu sir said, that the choices are like ocean. It is so much of choices. But he also mentioned when there are lots and lots of options, then arises confusion. And there is the need for a guide. And we, as a fraternity, faculty in ICS, are ready to help you out. You can see this is a question which may come to any of our minds, no matter what all bunch of knowledge we may be having. So, which way will you choose? Yes, we are here to show you the way. Yes, let's move ahead. So, first and foremost, when we see a huge task or a lots and lots of options, we need to first of all segregate it. We need to classify it. So, we have classified into two categories. The number one option is the professional courses category, right? So, under professional courses, still you can have lots and lots of options. Students, let me remind you, keep your mics on mute mode so that we may not have any disturbances. Right.
സാറിന്റെ വരട്ടെ ഞാൻ നീരജോട് വിളിച്ച് പറയട്ടെ അങ്ങനെ അതാ പുള്ളിക്കാരി
Please,
എന്നോട് ഇങ്ങനെ
excuse me.
അങ്ങനെ ഇവിടെ
Please keep your
വായിക്കുവാ
mics on mute mode. Somebody's mic is still unmuted. All right. Thank you very much. So, option number one is professional courses. Under professional courses, also you have multitude of other courses, but we have taken the most important of those courses. So that includes CA, which stands for Chartered Accountancy, CS, which stands for Company Secretaryship, and CMA, which stands for Cost and Management Accounting. Maybe the students of 9th and 10th, you might have heard about it, but even this is relevant to you because before opting for commerce, it should be known to you. Now let's explore that what are the aptitude which is needed to go for chartered accountancy. As sir has already mentioned that you should be exploring within you what is the right aptitude or interest area. Accordingly, you need to go ahead so that you may not be regretting. So the basic aptitude or the interest area, if you are looking for chartered accountancy, is or are accounting. Yes, accounting means like profit and loss and all those stuffs are there. Then auditing. Auditing is a very, very fascinating, task. Like doing inspection. So we all like to do inspection and all. So you can do the inspection of the company or anybody who is handling this account. Next is taxation. Taxation implies like all the countries around the world, they are taxing their citizens. Students, let me remind you, still there are some mics which are not muted. If you can hear me, just mute your mics so that we may not have any disturbances. So these are the options before us, which we need to check out the interest areas under chartered accountancy. The next one is company secretaryship. Company secretaryship is a very good option for those who are having the interest in corporate law. Corporate law includes all the legal aspects which are there in a company. Like company is not isolated from the society. So it needs to fulfill lots and lots of legal obligations. So that is checked out in the corporate law. The next one is documentation. Many of the students, uh, excuse me, students, if you can hear me, keep your mics on mute mode. Students, if you can hear me, keep your mics on mute mode. Yes. Still, there is somebody whose mic is not on mute mode. Please keep it on mute mode. All right. Fine. So let's move ahead. So corporate law, and then we have got documentation. Many of the students are very good in documentation. Drafting. So these are the interest areas which you need to explore if you are looking ahead for company secretaryship. And the last option under professional courses is cost and management accounting. For those who are interested in numbers, really, it is really very much fascinating. I'm not good in numbers, but there are students right from a very small age who are very good in like adding, subtracting, and multiplication, and within fraction of seconds, even the calculators are not able to do as fast as they are doing. So definitely, this is a very good option for you. You can go ahead with cost and management accounting. Don't worry about costing and finance. All these terms are going to be taught to you in your upcoming classes. But these are the basic interest areas which you need to explore. And based on that, you can go ahead with these courses. Now, the next question which should come into our mind is that do we need to have some kind of requirements? Of course, the basic requirement is extreme hard work and dedication. Students, there's no doubt that the difficulty level for these courses is very, very high, but nothing is impossible. If you have got the willpower, if you have got the determination and the hard work going, definitely you can reach the pinnacle of the success. So the duration of this course normally it goes from 4 to 5 years, but it may got exceeded as per your work. So if you are not clearing the courses in the right time, you may have to take more duration. So according to like you can see that you can also pursue graduation degree simultaneously if you wish. So that is an option for you. That is the first option that comes under commerce, that is professional courses. The next option which comes are the regular courses. Regular courses, you can have BCom, which stands for Bachelor of Commerce, BBA, which stands for Bachelor of Business Administration, BCA, which stands for Bachelor of Computer Application. Now, what after BCom? So BCom normally it is a 3 years course. Many of the countries may be having 4 years. So whatever it is, after BCom, if you are still looking ahead for CA, CS, and CMA, and you are having a regret that you didn't choose that, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it because still you have got an option of intermediate level to enter into CA, CS, and CMA soon after BCom. And thereafter, bank PO. PO stands for probationary officer, clerk exam, and then MBA with up to 18 specializations. 18 specializations are what's mentioned over here, but there are a wide range of options before you. Call center. Many of the students are very, fond of talking. So if you are good in talking and chatting, call centers, BPOs, KPOs are open for you. Then many of the students may be interested in teaching. We need teachers. Teachers are the nation builders. So if you are looking for that, don't worry, you can go ahead with MCOM, BEd, MEd, and various other courses. Then, if you are looking for Indian based government jobs, you have UPSC, state level competitive exams, then computer sources. Or courses, there are a wide range of computer courses, including Tally and all the other job which are related to accounts, and then Indian military services. So these are certain courses which you can do and career options after BCom. Then after BCA, that is Bachelor of Computer Application, what next? If you are going for a direct job, you can opt for like a direct job, but you have limited career growth. But if you, we suggest do MCA after BCA so that you get good career growth, and MBA in IT will be an excellent career growth opportunity. And the next one is BBA. BBA stands for Bachelor in Business Administration. MBA is the next option, and we definitely suggest go for MBA, a power-packed beginning of an excellent career. You can see there are around 18 to 20 career options under after doing MBA, but not this. You are not limited. You can explore. You can go, but the only thing which you need to take into account is that what is your interest area. So I'm not going to get into it. All the information is provided in the handouts. You can look into the handouts. Now the next question which arises is what are the options abroad? You have wide range of options abroad like USA, Australia, Canada, Germany, UK, Singapore, and New Zealand. Next question which may arise is cost. Definitely nothing is free of cost. The overall cost of studying may vary from country to country. It also depends on the course duration. On an average, studying abroad after 12th can cost you 15 to 30 lakhs in Indian rupees, and universities abroad have excellent scholarship plans for the meritorious students. Students, I just want to underline that. Scholarship plans. Why can't you offer for that? Why can't you look for that? But for that, you need to think today. You need to think today to work hard, whatever you're doing. Study hard, get good marks. Definitely, these places are there to give you scholarship. Australia, New Zealand, Germany, and Singapore have become new educational hubs due to the affordability of the education. And the next question which should come to your mind, what is the eligibility criteria to go abroad? Definitely, you should have a proficiency exam clearance of IELTS, TOEFL, and PTE. Subject proficiency certificate certification of SAT, Scholastic Assessment Test, or ACT, American College Testing, is also required for the application. And in the end, I should say that the URL links related to important websites would be provided in the separate handouts after the workshop. So, students, in the end, I will just motivate you by these phrases. Necessity is the mother of all inventions. So wake up, feel the need, pursue your dream job. You will be of high demand in the market. Always remember, you are the stars on the earth. You are Tare Zami Par. So students, thank you very much. And now we are providing you, like please submit the feedback using the below URL or QR code. If any questions regarding the session, kindly fill the feedback form. To watch the webinar, again, the recording of the session will be uploaded in community page of our website, www.icskuwait.com/ics-community-engagement. So this is the link to submit your feedback. So hurry up, you can fill up, you can click it, and you can give your feedback. It's the time open. The floor is open to questions and answer session for 5 minutes. So you can come up with your questions, you can unmute, and you can ask your questions one by one.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Who is this? Can you just introduce yourself?
Sir, I'm Joel Thomas Sam.
All right. Which class?
Sir, 12D.
12D. Yeah. Yeah. Come up with your question.
Sir, how could we get into CA?
All right. So as I've shown you that you have seen, I will just share the screen once again. So all the details will be provided to you. Actually, the link is there, and so for that there are a lot of procedures are there. So you can get into the handouts, and all the details will be provided to you. Right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, because a lot of procedures are there. So you can also come up with science and humanities stream. Binu sir is there on the line.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Who is this?
I am Benson from
Yes,
class.
Benson. Yeah.
Like apart from this, like this economically money related jobs like commerce, there's also other like
Of course.
other options, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
design related, all community related stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so if we get degree from this commerce related, so it will benefit the other.
Of course, of course. See, the links, like these are just limited information. Links are provided, which you can explore. And in that, lots and lots of details are there. The combinations of courses. I think you might have attended a session by Jitin Chawla to you last year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So lots and lots of options are there. These are certain very, very basic, options. But whichever stream you are, you have lots and lots of options. So that's why we are providing the handouts, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you,
So
sir.
now, yeah, you're welcome. So now the questions are,
Sir.
you're welcoming the questions from science and humanities, please.
Sir, Sanju sir.
Sir,
Yes. Yes. Who is this?
Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, this is Abdullah Ahad Khan.
Yeah. Which class?
Sir, 11th E.
11th E. All right. Fine.
Sir, I have doubts, sir. Can you please say once again, like, career guidance for commerce info, the IT one which you were explaining?
All right. All right. I'll show you the slide once again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
That would be
yeah.
helpful.
So this is the one
No, sir.
which you
The
were
next
saying.
slide. The next
All
slide.
right. This one. This one. This one.
Sir, the slide. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, MBA
This
with
one.
IT, jobs in IT. Yes, excellent career growth.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Yeah. So if you are looking for that, so after that is after BCA. All right. So there might be an option like if you are doing BCom. So if you after commerce, like after 12th, you can go for BCA and then you can opt for MBA in IT. Excellent career growth opportunities are there. Right? Is it
Thank you,
clear?
sir. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. So I would like to, encourage the students from science and humanities stream to come up.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, could you please introduce?
Sir, I am Muhammad Awais and I'm from class 9th H.
All right.
Sir, about that science for engineering, what we should do most likely, what is main thing?
All right. So I'll just head over to Binu sir. Binu sir, could you please be ready to answer
All
if you
right.
can hear?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yes, all right. Thank you, Sanju sir, and thank you, dear student, for asking that question. Well, to pursue in engineering, after your 10th, you should follow a course in the science stream. As we have already shown you, we have a group. We can go for Max C++, a group 1 in science stream, or you can also go for biomath. Biomath gives you chance to go for both engineering as well as for medicine. But if you want to streamline yourself for engineering, then you should take up Math C++ group. And of course, you should have high percentage of marks, especially you should have definitely more than 60% aggregate in your standard 10, and you should have good mathematical skills. Your math marks are really important. If you could satisfy all these things, then well, you can study in 11th and 12th maths C++ group or biomath group, and then after that you can go for engineering. There are many engineering colleges available, and you can pursue the kind of engineering stream that you want to choose according to your taste. Well, that's it. We'll provide more information about colleges in the link and also later in the handouts. Thank you.
Thank
sir,
you,
So
sir.
one more. Yeah. Yeah. Who is this? Yeah.
so my name is Jerome. Sir, can I? Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yeah. Yes, Jerome. Carry on.
Yes, yes, you're audible.
Sir, many colleges support this conception of dual degrees, which is BTech with MTech. So what do you say about that?
I think it's a good option if you can study like these, carry on your studies up to MTech level. That's fairly good because you don't have to later search for another college and you can carry on simultaneously. So I think that's a good option. I don't know about the colleges, but we will later send you the resources for you. But you should have high degree of caliber and you should be really skilled in the skills that I've already mentioned for engineering. Then you can go ahead, Jerome. Thank you.
No, thank you.
All right, students, we are running up of time. So one last question from humanities. Anybody? All right. So it seems. All right. So now,
Okay, Sanju sir, before we wind up, let
yeah.
me invite our manager and chairman, dear Chaos Matthew sir, who would like to share a few thoughts with us today. Sir, over to you.
Good morning, students. Binu and Sanju and the other counselors. Thank you for the session. I just wanted to tell the students that their their questions which they have, they should ask more questions and get individual counseling with our staff and teachers, because obviously in a session like this, there's a limited time, and one question that's relevant for a particular student may not be relevant for another student. So please make the time, take the effort to ask the questions so that we are meeting you at your point, so that you get the right or the best possible counsel and guidance. Because as you go forward, you'll have to take responsibility for your careers and your learning. So please reach out and ask individual questions even beyond this session. Don't think that if you have not asked a question, then it's all over. No, we're there to answer and support you. So take time out to ask individual questions so that we reaching you and sort of clearing your questions and doubts. I just wanted to say that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for all the encouragement and guidance. Now, any more questions? The floor is open just for one more question, and then I think we can wind up.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, which group is the best to do business?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, of course, commerce. Commerce is the best one, but uh, you can do business in any stream. Like after any stream, you can do business.
Okay, sir.
yes.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Yes, carry
hello,
on, carry
sir.
on. Yes, carry on.
Sir, would you suggest BTech or BE, which is Bachelor of Engineering or Bachelor of Technology?
I think BTech and BE are almost the same. Certain universities they offer you a BE degree, and at certain places known as a BTech degree. Basically, they involve you with the same things. So I don't think there is much of a difference. If you have a BTech degree or a BE degree, you can go into careers and companies will recruit you. And if you have any lacuna in technology, they will train you as well. So anyway, that degree is okay with any of the companies who recruit engineers. So that won't be any problem. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Sir, can we first be an employee and then we think of making our own business?
I think Sanju sir can answer that.
Yeah, Yeah, may I know who is this? May I know? Could you
Sir
please
Ahad.
introduce?
Sir
Ahad.
Ahad
All right.
from 11th.
Very nice question it is. And if you, I just want like to remind you that if you know Dhirubhai Ambani, who is the founder of Reliance Industries or Reliance Group. So
Yes.
he was first of all an employee in multiple areas. He went to Europe and then he came back, and then only he got lots and lots of ideas. And now we know about Reliance, right? So there is no doubt that if you are having that kind of a sight vision, you can go ahead with it. No doubt about that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So I have a doubt that if what is the better option for choosing commerce or humanity?
See, better options. Every stream is a having giving you lots of opportunities. The only thing is, as we said, you need to find your aptitude, which is fitting, which is matching with the particular stream, and just go ahead. That's it. So that's why we are having this session, so that you may explore within you what are you good at, and then you can go ahead.
Thank you, sir, for
Yeah,
clearing
you're
that up.
welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Yes. Carry on.
Yes.
Sir, I'm Samir Hussain and I'm from 11th A. I wanted to ask that I'm a science stream student, but I'm also a fine arts student. So after doing my science like 12th right now, can I can I take up some designing course?
Right.
Okay.
As
After
we,
your
yeah.
after your you're a science student, right?
Yes, sir. I'm a science student.
Yeah. Of course. After completing your 12th standard with your science stream, you can go for humanities also, no problem. You can enter colleges which offer various courses in humanities. You can apply and you will get admission, no problem at all. You can carry your dreams there. It's not an issue.
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Yes. Carry on.
Sir, I'm Shruti from 12B.
Yeah.
Sir, my question is forensic science a competitive field to land a job in?
Binu sir.
Yes, forensic science is really a good field actually, but then it's got limited scope for jobs. It's very specialized course, but forensics people are also very less in the market. So whenever there is a necessity for forensic people, well, they get recruited basically. But then it's a very detailed study, and you need to pursue forensic science with your physics, chemistry, biology, and such science subjects, and then go for specialization in forensic science. Some colleges do offer a degree in forensic science, but sometimes you can go for a specialized degree after your graduation in mostly the science streams, or even the medical field. After medical field also, you can go for forensic science. Forensic science experts are very useful nowadays, and I think scope is there for the future. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so all right, students. So the time is up, and you can see the link over there, and you can give your feedbacks. You're welcome for with it. So we are going to wind up, and in the end, I would like to once again thank the management, especially KO sir, Miss Stephanie, Principal Ma'am, and all the Bonanza team for providing such a wonderful platform to impart the knowledge to you, my dear students. So, Binu sir, in the end, would you like to end with a ending note?
Yes, thank you for the whole team, the Career Bonanza team, especially Miss Stephanie, who was behind this particular event and day in and day out. And we thank Stephanie from the bottom of our heart for making this community outreach program a successful. It was really beneficial for the students and also all the team members involved. A special thanks to Chaos Sir for encouraging us to support the community. He has a passion for the community, to serve community. So always he is behind us, encouraging and supporting to do good. And thank you, children, for your patient listening. Hope you enjoyed the session and hope it was very useful for you. Hope we could kindle and inspire you from within to find your true potential. So we'll be waiting for
All
you
right,
for your
students.
queries and your questions. So, all right, students, have a great day and be blessed. Thank you.
Thank you.